What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel and welcome to my very first video. Half a day, as we like to say in the island of Guam. My name is Ken, aka American Dad. Now, the content of this channel is going to be surrounding what I like to call the 4 G's. First G is going to be about gears, everything having to do with performance modifications, things that we do to maintain our cars, and as car owners to really make our cars our own. The second G is going to be about guns, everything about the pew pew bang bang life, and what we do as Americans to take advantage of our Second Amendment rights. Now, the third G we're going to talk about is going to be about games. Now, I'm nearly 50 years old. I'm up 6 months shy away from 50 years old. We're going to talk about what I do, diet and exercise, taking you on trips to the gym in order to stay looking fit at nearly 50 years old. The last G, the fourth G, is going to be about grub. Now, I love to eat. I love food. We're going to enjoy different cuisines, different restaurants. We're going to do some side-by-side comparisons of different foods, find out who has the best Mexican food, who has the best barbecue, who has the best Chinese food, and then finally talk about some of our own recipes that we've come up with on the channel. All right, guys, so let's talk about this 2016 Shelby GT350. Now, I love this car. I love the lines. I love the aesthetics about it. There's just so much that is so impressive to me about this car. But the one thing that really rubbed me the wrong way with this car was performance. I really felt like from a horsepower standpoint, from a torque standpoint, it just was lacking. So I'm going to be honest with you. This car is going to be getting a supercharger here very, very shortly. But before we do that, what I want to do is I want to head over to BC Raceworks. Let's do some baseline dyno runs on it. Let's do a couple of hits and let's just see what type of rear wheel horsepower we can make with this beautiful GT350. All right, guys, here we are at BF Raceworks in Houston. About ready to do a dyno run, a baseline on the 2016 Shelby GT350 just before we install the supercharger. All right, guys, so what do you think? 450 wheel horsepower on this 2016 Shelby GT350. Not bad considering stock, it's about 526 horsepower to the crank. I'd like to thank the guys over at BC Raceworks, specifically Jeff over at BC Raceworks. I also want to thank Ben and Nick over at Pax Power. There's a lot more in store for this car. Once again, I mentioned we got the supercharger coming up, so stay tuned for that. A lot more great content that's coming your way. If you like the video, please do me a favor and give me a thumbs up on the video. Obviously, this is my first video, so I would love it if you would subscribe. I wish nothing but the absolute best for you and for your family. With that being said, God bless you and God bless the United States of America. My name's Ken. I'm American Dad.